So I went into work one morning, 6 a.m. And the fella's in there already. They're walking around. I'm thinking, what's going on? And I got my bag over my shoulder. I look at the floor and it's all flooded.
Gotham.
Oh, I'm thinking it's all flooded. So I go into the kitchen to put my stuff away. Kitchen's all flooded. I think, oh, bloody hell, what's going on here?
Riddler's blown the floodgates.
There you go. I'm thinking,
Seawall.
crazy this is. I'm walking around with two of the work fellas, and we're like, Jesus Christ, it's just keep going. And we find out our neighbours left their pump on. Their water pump had been going over all night. We thought it was like the drip from the ceiling. And they don't start until what, 8 o'clock? So for 2 hours we were brushing away water from the floor. It was crazy, and we had to make this sawdust dam to direct it out of the workshop.
Oh my god! I mean, fair play. That's sawdust dam. That's cool, but like, my god,
It's proper flooded. Jesus Christ!
we need your lot in Gotham City after the events of the Batman.
Exactly.
You would have.
They need me.
They need you.
They need the boys.
They need the boys.
The boys from my work. I'm not going to say where I work.
Yeah, no, of course not. I mean, come on, this is going out to millions. Even though like millions of people are going to watch this.
We're going to get there.
Anyway, we're going off the. We're going off the. I didn't do the intro right, did I?
That's fine.
It's gonna cut back and we're just gonna be.
It's just
like,
going to be talking.
Josh.
Oh, dang it. Oh, biscuits.
So for the audio listeners, what we're gonna do for when these videos go up on YouTube is we're gonna have an Invincible style title card. So we're gonna go off and then it'll play the title card, which is it's just something we had the idea of quite early.
For the people watching on the tube.
Yep,
You're welcome.
they would have seen that.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, let us know what you think. So
today we're talking.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about today?
We're
You were just
talking.
about to say it, so I just interrupted.
That's all right.
I'm doing it
that's
again.
all right,
I'm
that's
going off the script.
Today we are talking about the DCU. Not
we
to
go.
be confused with the DCEU.
No.
The new DCU. James Gunn's.
James Gunn's DCU starting from the
Now
Suicide Squad.
Exactly, but it's only partially canon.
Exactly. So that's something I'd like to discuss as well. Like, which parts are canon?
I think, from what we know, Rick Flagg's death. This is spoilers ahead.
Spoilers ahead.
I don't know why you'd click on this otherwise.
Yeah. We've just gone straight into this.
Straight into
this.
We're learning.
We're wasting no
Episode
time. All
4.
Right? Actually, wait.
For who?
Wait.
For you.
Wait. We haven't done our segment, have we?
What segment?
We're introducing a new segment, guys. So, get ready for Twat'em.
This week at the movies. Good morning. Beloved TV show Smallville celebrates its 24th year anniversary since its beginning. Thank you to Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum for keeping the show alive.
Roofman, Black Phone 2, and Good Fortune released last Friday with much enthusiasm. In addition, being 1 week after Tron Ares released, Performance Loss cancels any further plans to continue the franchise. Thank you, Jared Leto.
Zack Snyder shares a new photograph of Henry Cavill from the set of Batman vs Superman, captioned with, "Henry Cavill is Superman."
Supernatural star Mark Pellegrino joins Jensen Ackles in The Boys spin-off series, Vault Rising.
One battle after another is set to be on track to... One battle after another is on track to become director Paul Thomas Anderson's first film to pass $200 million worldwide.
Spider-Man Brand New Day set photos suggest the Hulk's first MCU appearance since She-Hulk.
Adam Driver reveals that Disney rejected a film focused on his Star Wars character, Ben Solo, post Rise of Skywalker, as they, quote, didn't see how he was still alive. This is also the studio that somehow brought Palpatine back.
And finally, Warner Bros. Discovery is officially for sale.
And we, yes we, will be purchasing this with the bank account off the script.
We don't have any money. Frankly, we're in debt.
Keep the script. Back to you, Axel and Flynn.
And then
it'll cut to that.
So next week, I'm going to buy some t-shirts, all right? They're going to be just regular white t-shirt with a tie print on, with a print on it. Yeah, brilliant.
That's brilliant.
They're hearing us like just rambling on about. We spoiled it for them. No,
that's cut. That's cut.
No, this isn't cut. It's going to happen before we've started talking about this, but we haven't put it in yet.
Oh, that's going to happen right now.
No, it's already happened. It happened once we said this week at the movies.
Whoops.
Yeah, probably should have explained that beforehand.
Whoops.
Whatever. This is off to a brilliant start.
Brilliant.
This is
anyway,
probably taking me half an hour to edit. There's so many, oh god, I'm gonna be slaving away all weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good luck. Anyway, back to it. The Suicide Squad. What do we know that's canon of this?
can we say suicide?
Yeah, it's too late now.
Yeah, a bit late.
The Suicide Squad. James Gunn directed it. I'm pretty sure he wrote and produced it, of course, as well. I didn't do my homework.
Obviously, yeah, he made it for the DCEU.
But then
it
a
fits
lot of the
perfectly
events,
into the DCU.
All right. So what's canon of this to the DCU? Immediately, Rick Flagg's death.
Rick Flagg's death.
To the hand of Peacemaker.
Peacemaker as a character. Bloodsport was confirmed to be canon.
Yeah.
King Shark as well, with the ending of Creature Commandos,
Commandos,
which we'll get into after we're done talking about Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
What else? Starro.
Starro,
is
Starro, I feel like, that's a big character right off the bat, and we're not going to probably see him again in the DCU. He's already been used, which is interesting.
Other than that, what else do we know to be canon? Not a lot.
Yeah, Ratcatcher 2, maybe. I feel like
I
really liked her character in Suicide Squad.
Really well written character.
Very good character, yeah. I'd love them to explore a friendship between Bloodsport and Ratcatcher 2, because they really kind of.
It was a bit of a father-daughter bit.
Yeah, definitely,
which,
and Robert got over his fear of rats. So
I'd love to see more of King Shark, of course.
100%.
I want to see him in live action again, though.
Yes.
I don't know what project it would be in. But of course we saw him at the end of Creature Commandos, which was an amazing cameo.
Yeah, I mean that was brilliant. I loved that.
And Sylvester Stallone was just an amazing voice for it.
King Shark was just.
I mean, he was comical.
Yeah, but he's not like that in the comics. He is quite scary in the comics.
Yeah, because they did him in the Flash. Yeah.
Yep. And he was, I mean, like the Hulk, but with a great white shark head. It was quite terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, now in
they did
in
it in
this
such
one,
a funny way.
They made him such a
and
funny
I
character.
love it, and he's still so strong. And we saw that him rip that guy in half.
Exactly, it's game over if King Shark starts to take it seriously.
Oh my god!
If King Shark starts to take things seriously, it's game over. Yeah, new dumb friends.
Monster nom nom.
Nom nom. This is ridiculous.
He was an incredible character, though. I loved him.
I mean, you take all these, I want to say nobodies, but I knew about King Shark before.
Didn't know about Bloodsport or Peacemaker.
Didn't know about Bloodsport or Peacemaker, no.
Didn't know about Ratcatcher. Barely knew about Polka Dot Man. Again,
that was quite a niche one that I have heard of. He was in. I'm pretty sure he was in the
Lego
Batman
DC
movie.
Supervillains.
Oh yeah. He
was in the Lego Batman movie, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was a very little, kind of niche cameo, but yeah.
Is that canon?
Is Polka Dot Man canon?
No, the Lego DC The Lego Batman. Whoops, Lego Batman movie.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think the DCU Batman's gonna go home to his manor and get a lobster Salvador. You know, I just. I don't think he's got a parental lock on his back computer that says Alfred the Butler.
Iron Man sucks.
As much as I want that to be canon, unfortunately no.
Yeah. David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, it depends if they want to use his character again. But then again, they could just
say that his death wasn't canon.
They could, and they could even rewrite the group of the Suicide Squad because if Harley Quinn is played by a different character,
even though Margot Robbie
did different actor. Great. Yeah, she did amazing. She's very good at playing Harley Quinn. I really enjoyed her in I watched the first Suicide Squad, and it was objectively it was a bad movie, but she killed it in that role. Birds of Prey as well.
Oh, thinking about it, then is the first Suicide Squad like moderately canon? Parts of it, I bet, because they mention in Peacemaker season 2 a bit about that.
A little bit, and there's with Enchantress, but maybe it just I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see, I think.
Yeah, with what am I thinking of? Captain Boomerang, because obviously he was in the Suicide Squad, and
so is he dead?
Yeah. If they want to write off his character, because Captain Boomerang is a very good Flash villain.
Mm. Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so it would be nice to actually see DCU Flash go up against Captain Boomerang and just have them write off his death as not canon.
His one though is Savant canon. He's Is it Savant? Michael Rooker's character.
Yeah.
I think he is canon. And then, like Gunn said, he's just going to have Rooker appearance. He's been in, like, everything so far. He's Savant in The Suicide Squad. He's Red Saint Wild in Peacemaker Season 2.
Which was a crazy
role. I mean, hilarious,
he was just, doing a tribal dance around a campfire.
That's hilarious. And he cameoed as one of Superman's robots in Superman.
Yeah. As well as alongside Pom Klementif.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see if she would play someone.
Yeah.
As to who she would play, I don't know. Maybe
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Off the top of my head, Lady Shiva, the Batman villain, very, very, very skilled in combat.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting if Gunn does use her, and then seeing her from Mantis into whatever he goes into.
I've just thought of a better casting for Lady Shiva, Karen Fukuhara.
There you go.
That would actually probably be a good one. She actually played Katana in
yeah, she did, didn't
the Suicide Squad. Yeah. Or Suicide Squad. Yeah. There's a difference.
That's literally it.
It's literally, yeah.
Anyway, what would you rate this film?
Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad.
Again, I suck with ratings, but it was a really good film. I had
fun.
Yeah, I think I'd rate films on how enjoyable they were.
Yeah,
I thought this film was very enjoyable. It's very fun.
I don't think there's really a dull moment in it.
No, not really.
I think it's that fun.
I'd say 8.
I respect that.
What do you give it?
I forgot what I gave it on Letterboxd, and I'm not willing to check.
Okay.
It was probably like really high though. I would probably give it a 9. I know I love the character development in it.
I mean, yeah, you
especially in Bloodsport.
Yeah, he gets over his fear of rats.
And exactly. It's nice. And how he just doesn't want to be a leader at all, and he doesn't want to be part of the team. He's like this, and then just becomes a leader at the end. I love it.
Yeah, he was a very good character, and I'm excited to see what they do with him in the future because he is canon. So
it'll be I think especially with Idris Elba attached to him. I hope that he is still attached to him at least.
I'm pretty sure they did say that. Yeah. But yeah,
great actor.
Very good character.
Great actor.
Very good actor. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
All
right, and then leading straight in after the Suicide Squad is Peacemaker Season 1.
Peacemaker Season 1. What an amazing...
Turn that shit up!
Yep, the censor job has already taken about 15 minutes on this video.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Peacemaker Season 1, what an amazing season. I mean, that was just...
it was so good.
Yeah.
Immediately him waking up in hospital and he just runs out.
Just the better part about Peacemaker season 1 is the fact that it shouldn't have happened. James Gunn's rule of not bringing back anyone who he kills.
Yeah.
And he brought back John Cena. That's what makes this even more special. It's like, he broke his number one rule for this, and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Very good.
Of course, as we know, most of it is canon.
Yeah.
But then there are parts which aren't.
Yes,
because
they did show
they immediately
retcon
changed
it in the recap at the beginning of Peacemaker season 2.
But my boy with the real Superman in there.
Yeah.
That's nothing against Henry Cavill. I think
course,
he's a great
yes.
Superman, and I just think that watched Man of Steel, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
But Corin Sweat's Superman is just there we go.
We'll get onto that. Yeah,
replacing the Justice League with the Justice Gang.
Yep.
And that was bad. I just had a voice crack.
You haven't done that in any of the episodes so far.
Oh,
that's the first
yay! One. And then Superman and Supergirl showing up in that as well. Which is crazy because that's sort of like the first time we've seen Supergirl. It's not. But
realistically, if James Gunn had his way from the beginning, it would have been.
Yeah.
If
exactly.
Peacemaker season 1, if everything in Peacemaker season 1
that would have been the first
canon, the new canon, it would have been the first time we'd seen Superman.
So I suppose technically it is in a way, but
technically it would have been in timeline her first appearance.
Yeah,
but
of course, end of Superman.
Yeah, which was a major shock.
Oh, it was so fun though.
But again, we'll get onto that later.
Again, that's a later topic. Okay. Peacemaker season 1, so good. I think, John
Cena.
So fun.
Yeah, it was just so fun,
and it's so action packed, and that's what I loved about it.
Yeah,
how it was a storyline of let's save the world instead of what they did later in season 2. But we'll get onto that again later. But it was amazing, and the music in it was so cool.
I'm a sucker for a good score in a film, or not score, but soundtrack. Yeah. And they killed it with that. They absolutely killed it.
Especially and the opening dance. Oh my god!
I mean, let's talk about that.
Do you want to taste it by Wigwam? Oh my god, it's so good.
The Peacemaker intros are some of the most creative intro ideas I've ever seen. I mean, there's really good intros.
Yeah, of course.
But having a dance sequence.
Who does that? Who did that before? I don't know.
know.
Probably someone, but even so, Peacemaker of all characters.
It's such a unique concept, and it works so well.
And it's so funny how they're all dead faced.
They just,
Oh my lord.
And having some of the side characters doing little stupid things in the background. Oh, it's brilliant. And they killed it with the season 2 intro as well.
Yeah.
But I do prefer the first one.
Oh, I think most people do.
I think that's undefeated.
I just love the idea of this guy this really jacked guy in this tight costume dancing around going.
Yeah, it's
so good.
It works so well. It's very funny. It really sets the tone for the season because it's a mixture of funny, serious, and just a bit of fun.
It is.
I think that's especially really with the inclusion of Vigilante, which is such an interesting character to put in.
Never heard of him before.
Never heard of him.
And Freddie Stroman's portrayal of him. You're meeting him next month.
I'm meeting him.
My god!
I am very excited for that. I'm really excited. I'm clipping that.
Oh Jesus! But there you go. You're meeting him at a Comic-Con. I bet you're excited for that.
I'm very excited.
Of course, someone else was attached to play Vigilante before him, and
a lot
of the
scenes. Know who that was.
I think I found out, but I forgot.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the scenes in the suit,
actually
it
was the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, and the last one.
Episodes. The last one.
And a bit of the last one. But of course, Freddie Stromer came in and did his own thing with it, and it was incredible. It's crazy to see how. I'm sorry, I'm just taking over a little bit.
Go on.
But he was he's British.
Yeah,
and then immediately with that accent,
it's a funny thing with that is that he stayed in character the whole time on set. So their first bit of press, John Cena found out for the first time that he was British. It's. So
oh my god, it was.
That's quite funny, and he absolutely killed it in this role.
Yeah,
I think he was so funny, and I know in the comics he's very serious. He's been described before be like Punisher.
Mm. Oh my god, I cannot imagine it.
But what James Gunn has said is, it's fine. It's fine.
It's quite funny.
But James Gunn has said the reason for changing Vigilante's character was he feels that someone who calls himself Vigilante has got to have some issues. I mean, whose superhero name is Vigilante? Like, he is a vigilante, right? Just like a costume vigilante who is called Vigilante. It's like if a superhero was called Superhero. It's like if Superman was called Superhero.
Oh my god.
It's funny. And I like that. Like, James Gunn's changing things, but he's making it work. And he's making it he's making it work.
It's so funny.
I feel like people who might have really liked Vigilante before the show would have been like, what? He's not like a,
But I bet there was a lot of haters before.
Maybe, but he's seriously a lovable idiot in this.
He took that role and he made it his own.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, he's an idiot, right? He's like Deadpool, the merc with the mouth. But he is like, when he needs to lock in, he locks in. It's serious, especially in these fight scenes.
Yeah.
And he's not dumb. Like, he's stupid, but he's not dumb. I've said that before about Jack Sparrow, but it's the thing going back with the gaps in the armor when they fight. Was it White Dragon? White Dragon.
Yeah.
When they fight him, he's like, gaps in the armor, man. I told you. He noticed that and he remembered it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, he's an absolute idiot, but he's
right or die.
He's got good fight IQ.
He
That's
is
the thing.
exactly.
Fight IQ, but
stupid genius.
Not regular IQ.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he killed it. Him alongside Peacemaker, I think them two are definitely the highlights of that season.
100%.
The highlight characters.
Yeah.
Of course, going along with the other characters as well. Robert Patrick's White Dragon, great actor as well. Incredible.
Amazing actor. I mean, I know him from Terminator 2.
Yeah,
he killed it. I mean, going on about Terminator 2, he's an actor who takes his job seriously, because he practiced running at full sprint
without blinking,
without changing facial expression, and it got to the point where there's
he just kept catching up, didn't he?
Yeah, the scene where John has to get away on his bike, and the T-1000 Robert Patrick had to chase after him, and he was catching up with the bike with ease without changing like a facial expression. That's good. He takes his job very seriously, and he killed it as White Dragon. He was really funny though as well at some point.
It's interesting in that he did have to take on this. A lot of people would find of a difficult role,
being playing a hardcore racist.
Yeah,
the White Dragon and all of his little cultists dressed in white hoods.
Yeah, of course.
But he was quite funny at some points.
Yeah.
Like, kind of.
Something about scabies. Every man should have scabies.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, he was very
I
good.
feel like I've been saying that for every character. He's killed it.
He killed it.
That's my thing for this episode. I was just saying they killed it.
Yeah. I mean, going into the rest of the main cast.
Harcourt.
Harcourt played
John Economos.
Yeah.
Adebayo. Yeah.
Oh, here's something. Clemson Mern, played by, I don't want to mess up his name, so I'm not even going to try.
All right.
Brilliant actor, High Evolutionary and Guardians. I'm not going to try. I know your name, mate.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. I don't want to be rude.
If I read it, I know what you're talking about, but I can't say it.
I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an incredible actor, and that's why Gunn used him in this and
Guardians 3 as the High Evolutionary. Yeah.
But the thing is, in James Gunn's podcast, whilst they were reviewing seasons 1 and 2, he got him in the chair, spoke to him whilst watching the episodes, and he was like, "We're not sure if you're canon," because they could use him for another role. My idea, which I think would be great, is Brainiac.
You think Brainiac? Yeah, I know he wants to play Joker, which
That's good.
It would be interesting. It definitely could be interesting.
I think I'd prefer him as
Brainiac.
Yeah,
100%. I've seen a few other names being thrown around in the conversation for Brainiac, and he was one of them, and I wouldn't mind that. But then Mern was actually a good character. That you find out he's a butterfly, and you're like, oh what?
My God.
But then you find out he's a good butterfly.
I can't imagine what it would have been like watching these episodes when they were coming out on the weekly.
Oh yeah,
because I just watched through them all in like a week.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but again, yeah, brilliant show, brilliant start to a show. All the characters were amazing. All the actors did so well.
Yeah, I mean, you really fall in love with the cast, the 11th Street Kids.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, 11th Street Kids before Justice League. And I care about these guys so much. So I'm like, when the Justice League movie happens, I'm still probably going to refer the 11th Street Kids because of how much, they've been built up.
All right, let's not forget about Eagly. Eagly's part of that group, mate.
Come on, Eagly. I mean, James Gunn loves doing his little animals.
Yeah.
With the rats and Eagly and Crypto. And,
Cosmo.
Cosmo, yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Groot. He's not really an animal, but...
Not really an animal, but...
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It is... I love that. He's
Eagly
actually
was
putting in
so fun.
Putting in the more comical characters, like the super pets,
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if they do a Batman Beyond storyline, if we'll get Ace, Bruce Wayne's dog.
Oh.
When he's an old man. And can't fight anymore. That's something I'd like to go into future of the DC, but like way future. Batman Beyond. Really far. Yeah. I want Batman Beyond. I just want to see that suit in live action.
Yeah.
And I want to see it done right. And I want to.
It's a bit like Blue Beetle's suit, isn't it, with the mouth?
Yeah, but they didn't do that in the Blue Beetle movie.
They didn't.
I want the animated mouth. I want the animated mouth.
It's going to be quite difficult to do.
100%. Yeah. But
if they do it right.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, they've been doing the white eyes for like Deadpool and Wolverine, and they haven't tried Batman yet.
No,
but I think we could get that in the DCU.
We could get the animated mouth. I just want it. Like characters like Blue Beetle and Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again.
That's way future in the DCU.
Yeah.
I'm talking like 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Oh my. I'm not gonna say it.
Anyway, oh my God. I'll say it for you.
Peacemaker season 1, I'm honestly going to give it like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. It's so fun. It's brilliant. So action packed. I love that ending fight, by the way.
Oh yeah, with the score, with the the not score, but the song, main theme, the intro song.
Yeah, such a good way to re-put it in the show.
Yeah.
Which they did in season 2 as well.
They did, yeah, but it wasn't a fight scene. No, he was just dancing around a motel.
Yeah, it was so funny.
It's brilliant.
Honestly, a 9 or a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Yourself?
I'd say 9. I don't want to give anything like 10. I feel like
I'm more than happy to.
Yeah. But yeah, what an amazing. Yeah, there you go. What an amazing show, and I'm so glad that it got carried over into this new universe.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah.
I'm not a DC fan.
You will be. At the end of next year, you will be. With all the projects we got.
At the end of... Oh, Christ, yeah. That's a later topic. Right, now, what came out last year?
What came out last year? Creature Commandos. And that...
Sorry.
And that was really good.
I loved it.
That was, taking
random
these nobodies,
Oh, Dr. Phosphorus. Oh my lord. Oh lord.
As I said before in the first episode, I mistook him for another character, Blight, which shows up in. He was the.
Are you gonna have to?
Yes.
Oh no.
I don't. I bleeped it in the third episode. I didn't bleep a sign language. I covered this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll do that again. Oh god. Dr. Phosphorus, I mistook him for another character called Blight, who was the villain in one of the seasons of Batman Beyond.
They look really similar, so I'm not surprised about that.
They look incredibly similar. I think Blight is inspired by Dr. Phosphorus.
He was.
He was a standout character, very much so. And
I think they all really were.
Yeah. you take this group of nobodies and you give them a tragic backstory,
and you dive deep into each one of those.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Phosphorus. Man, he had it bad. He had it really bad. You know, having his wife and child murdered, and then they force him to, you know, rub his hands in their blood to frame him.
And then they throw him
in this. Yeah, but backfired on the guy.
Yeah, the thing, and I mentioned this when we watched it, with his backstory, is I think it was wrong of him to kill the kids.
I think so too, but if you really try and dig deep somewhere, that guy killed his kid and his wife.
So,
but then again, you don't
kill kids.
Yeah, you know, if you really want to get back at him, just kill him. But he went for the kids too because I think he just wanted that guy to feel his pain.
But
so I can kind of get it, but it's still that, you know, it does make
really
him a villain.
Dark.
Yeah,
it's so wrong on so many levels.
Yeah,
but yeah, so many great characters off the top of my head. Of course, Rick Flag Senior, first time we'd ever seen him.
And I loved him in that show.
And he was
I was
great.
like, I'm so excited to see him in the future of the DCU. And now we get to Peacemaker Season 2, and I hate him. Flag, why did you do that?
Why?
Why did you do that?
Oh, Christ.
We'll get onto that when we talk about Peacemaker Season 2.
Yeah.
But so far, currently, Creature Commandos.
Yeah. Flag, he was great addition. I really loved the character, and of course Frank Grillo, love him in Captain America. So it was great to see him play a similar character, very slightly similar.
Yeah.
Going into the DCU. Who else do we have? The Bride, Phosphorus we talked about.
Yep.
G.I. Robot, I loved him.
G.I. Robot, and the fact he's back, and they, you know,
that
was
my God,
right? James Gunn has that, like, you know, doesn't bring anyone back, right?
But he
brought back G.I. Robot because he's a robot. I'm wondering, will they bring back Frankenstein because he's a zombie? He was made.
Surely
they could remake him.
Here's a fun
David
thing.
Harbour. You're wasting David Harbour there.
Yeah, and I mean, even Gunn said that the reason he's chosen these specific actors to voice these roles
is because
he
wants them to play him as well.
Exactly.
But then again, if a character just has a voice role, they could play a different live action character. Yeah. So maybe he has a plan for David Harbour.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head who he could play. I don't know.
I think he was really good as Frankenstein.
I think so too. Yeah, but if they don't bring him back,
but yeah,
Wild a Cat.
A lot of people want Alan Ritchson.
I've heard Jeffrey Dean Morgan being thrown out, but I don't think he's big enough. But then again, muscle padding and
yeah, of course.
You know, Alan Ritchson definitely. Yeah, he definitely.
If he's not getting Batman,
give him something. All right. Which it could be Shazam, it could be Aquaman.
Shazam,
you know.
Aquaman again.
Again, yeah.
Of course, seeing him in Smallville is so fun. But yeah.
The character's Nina.
Oh yeah, the fish lady.
She died.
Oh, that was so.
That was
her
very
backstory
sad.
was so sad. She didn't deserve none of that. She was born with a birth defect. Her dad saved her from that with a drawback.
Which
turned her into a fish.
Borderline experimental surgery.
Again, that's really wrong.
Yeah, but you know, again, seeing it
it's just
from
so
the father's point of view, he would have done anything to protect his daughter and make sure she lives alive. And he did. And
she was fed up with the bullying, ran away, and then her dad got killed for it. Well, he didn't even get killed for it.
They showed her backstory last.
Yeah,
and
she was the one character in the whole group who was just in there because she was different, and that is that's wrong on so many levels, and it's so sad.
Yeah. Another thing with Creature Commandos I want to talk about is the flash forward.
Oh,
all the heroes impaled on spikes.
Christ.
So who do we have?
It hurt me to see Superman.
Absolutely, So they start off with the Trinity, right? Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman all impaled on spikes. In the background, you got
Vigilante and
Judo Master. Peacemaker wasn't impaled on the spike.
Supergirl was there.
Yep. Peacemaker was on the floor, missing a leg.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner can be briefly seen quite far in the background. I know Starfire was actually quite far forward.
Yeah, she was there.
She was quite far forward. I think so, yeah.
Was Terrific there?
I don't know.
I think he was, but I don't remember.
I don't know. But Starfire was quite far forward. That's something they wanted you to see. It's like, oh, we might be getting something to do with Star. I think there is a Teen Titans thing in the works.
Yeah, must be.
And I'd be interested to see which Robin is in the Teen Titans. If it's Dick Grayson or if it's Damian. Is Nightwing on to bigger and better things, or is he still in the Teen Titans, or is Damian now in the Teen Titans? I don't know. Or is Damian just, laying alongside Batman? So I don't know.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until like 2030, 2031 to find out. Maybe because, if Damian is there, then... are we rambling on? Don't you check your time?
No, I was like, that's going to be 5 years yet.
Oh, God. I'll be 24.
Oh, Lord. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, anyway, Creature Commandos, I loved how it was animation as well. So with that flash forward, it was really fun to see how, it was fun to see it visually instead of just being told how this could be our future.
Yeah.
No, we actually saw it and it was so
We saw it
dark.
In Cersei's vision. Cersei, Themyscira, Wonder Woman.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Paradise Lost.
Themyscira.
The show Paradise Lost that was announced for the DCU film slate. Film slate? It was a show, wasn't it? I think. And that was going to take place on Themyscira. And also maybe Wonder Woman project, potentially. I'm very excited for the future, but then we're talking about current DCU. We're not talking about the future yet.
Yeah.
Off the script, guys. Off the script.
Off the script. Yeah. Creature Commandos, I think, was great.
Yeah,
really fun. Great animation. Very excited to see what they do in the future. Yeah. Especially season 2 is going to come out at
season
some
2,
point.
And they said Peacemaker season 2 will affect Creature Commandos.
Oh,
Flag turn his back on the Creature Commandos and send them into salvation.
No.
Do you not reckon? Because there's something in that last episode of Peacemaker season 2. Something switched in him.
What if they accidentally send G.I. Robot into Earth X?
Oh, I wanted them to do that. I wanted to do that in the season.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Creature Commandos was so fun. I think it was a great start to a show.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I loved the intro. It was fun.
Yeah, getting Gunn in there as well. Was fun.
He didn't know about that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he didn't know about that. And the soundtrack is so great in that show.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And
Gogol Bordello.
It was very fun. Very fun. Anyway, should we get on to Superman? Because I feel like that might take a while.
Let's save that for its own episode, but let's go through some main points.
Okay, all right.
First, Superman. Immediately 10 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says. That film. Oh, Christ.
That film.
I watched it 4 times in the cinema and I wish I watched it more. Oh, I loved it. Nothing of DC before.
Yeah, that film was a pivotal moment for you. You were like, okay.
I want to be. I'm a better man now because of that film.
It was a pivotal moment in your life because you were like, I might actually consider DC now. I mean, it's only because James Gunn's.
Yeah, of course. That's the first reason I actually watched that film.
James Gunn's your favourite director.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And I completely respect that. He is brilliant. He knows what he's doing, and I like that.
But yeah,
because I think before you were a little loose on DC. You were like, no.
I was not interested. I watched The Suicide Squad because it was James Gunn. I watched Peacemaker because it was James Gunn. I watched Superman because it was James Gunn. I watched Creature Commandos because it was DC.
Yeah.
So that was something. But no, I think I immediately fell in love with the Superman character. Especially, oh my god, David Cornsworth. I said, oh my god again! I'm gonna crash out!
It's fine, just how many times
it's not fine!
How many times did I say they killed it? Or it's brilliant, alright?
I've said it so many times! Anyway.
Don't do that, because you're gonna, I'll be tempted to put in a count of how many times you said it, and I'm not, that's gonna take like so long.
Anyway, yeah. Cornsworth killed it.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Amazing.
His portrayal, I'd seen him in Pearl, and that was it.
And you didn't even notice it was him.
No. I watched Pearl, and then not long after he got announced as Superman. I was like, oh, I've seen that guy before.
No.
And it's funny enough, Pearl was the thing that James Gunn watched. He was like that guy could play Superman.
Let's see what he's got. And I heard that Cronsweat actually wrote a letter to Gunn about like what this role would mean to him. And Gunn said Gunn said in that podcast, he went, "It didn't affect my decision at all, but I appreciated that I got the letter."
Yeah, James Gunn's not biased.
No,
by,
not at all.
You know, he can't
like,
be swayed
he gets
if
his friends
if he's got a
but,
decision.
like...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you know, he's got his friend. He's not got his friends in for major roles. Sorry.
But... Well, Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion, he's really good friends with Gunn.
But
other than that, he's not going to get his own.
But then it's also the fact that
a Guy Gardner film.
Yeah. You know, like I say, you know, he doesn't do his friends for like major roles. There's more kind of cameo kind of parts. But if one of them does fit a major role, then
there you go.
And Nathan Fillion, I think he did.
Yeah, he really
did fit that role of Guy Gardner, and he played it amazingly.
He did. Well. But yeah,
a standout character in that film, Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
wow.
We gotta save stuff for its own episode because I'm gonna.
But you want to go. You know, you wanted to go through a few points.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say a standout character, Mr. Terrific.
Oh, Eddie Gaspegi.
That might have been one of the best superhero film comebacks, going from Darwin, to Mr. Terrific.
James Gunn saw him and he was like, "Yeah, let's change that."
Yeah, going from a character who was ruined to a character who no one had heard of.
I didn't know him.
I had kind of seen him in some DC.
Yeah, he was in like the CW shows or something like that.
Yeah,
but other than that.
He killed it. I said it again.
He was so good in that role. No one else could play Mr. Terrific now.
Yeah.
Goddamn Mr. Terrific.
Such a standout character, especially with that fight scene that he had.
5 years' time.
Yeah. I mean, that was
fun.
Like, wow, that just happened. And this character who don't know much about just absolutely stole the show, and now I really like her.
I think all the main actors did so well. Yeah, like I said, Cronsweat. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I mean he was made for that role. I think there's still people that say he's not a good Superman, but
my dad. Yeah, I told you this before. My dad said he did the Dexter point.
I know. I know. I do that. I do that so much. Like editing the first three, I realized how much I go. The little Dexter point. I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's a stim now.
It's a stim. It's awful.
Anyway, yeah, Cronsweat did amazing. My dad, watching it with my dad earlier this week, last Saturday, he went, "I'm not feeling him with Superman."
And by the end of the film,
he went, "He's the best Superman of the 21st century."
There we go. And he grew up on
Reeves.
My mum said the same thing. I said to my mum, I was like, I think he might be the closest to Christopher Reeves. My mum was like, yeah, I agree with you. I thought he was really good.
Oh, I just loved him.
I mean, the one problem is my mum hates it when Superman gets hurt.
And she was really upset at the beginning, wasn't
she? She he got hurt quite a lot in this film. And
but that shows how human he is. And I've got to stop us here because I will.
You are going to go crazy. Calm down, partner.
Hold your horses. No, I actually will go on about this film for so much. Yeah, we got Peacemaker season 2.
There we go.
I had to stop myself. 10 out of 10.
Peacemaker season 2. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Peacemaker season 2. I think it was very fun. I think it wasn't as good as season 1.
It wasn't as good as season.
But I see why a lot of people would love it.
Here's the thing. I feel like it was hyped up too much. If you know, like, what realistically would the cameos have done? Would it have made the episode better? No, it's a cameo. Someone that just shows up. Does Blue Beetle appearing for 1 second make the episode better? No. He didn't show up.
I really wanted Superman in it, but yeah.
But then again, if he did show up, would that make the plot of the episode any different?
If he affected the plot a lot, if any of the cameos did,
but if it was a cameo that just didn't do much.
Well, it was like
So that
character who returned in episode 7. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know. I know who you're on about.
But like, he didn't affect it. He was just fun joint.
He just showed up. Yeah. It's like the cameos don't actually really make it a better film. It's more of a fan service thing for these cameos.
Yeah.
the plot was good for the last episode. I feel like people just didn't like it because they didn't get what they thought they were going to get.
I think a lot of people expected a really big fight with a lot of cameos, but it's not what we needed.
We got that in episode 7. It wasn't a really big fight, but it was.
It was big enough.
It was. Yeah.
Oh God!
Don't do that. I'm gonna secretly make a fan account and go off the script, out of context moment. That. No, but someone do that, please. Okay, he wants the sweeties again.
I'm hungry. No.
I caught you out last time. I clipped that bit where you actually went to accept it, and you were like, "Ooh, hang on a second."
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Sorry, we're going off the script again.
You've made this point when the season ended, how Peacemaker season 1 was focusing on the character of Peacemaker. Peacemaker season 2 was focusing more on Christopher Smith.
So yeah, the first one was about the superhero persona. This next one's about Christopher Smith as a person and his emotion.
I mean, the whole
and everything he's been through and all the troubles he's faced. This really is him breaking down and searching for a new life because he's just not happy with how things are going.
And then he finds a life where his dad and his brother is alive.
Yeah,
and he thinks it's all
it's
fine
amazing,
and dandy.
But then we find out, and I think it would have been all fine and dandy because I will bleep this like I did before. Earth X is
world.
Yeah, it's where the Germans won World War II, and basically the whole world is racist, anti-Semitic. They're against anything that isn't white.
This is a very strong topic to talk about early on.
But we have to talk about it.
But we risk it.
It's a big point in Peacemaker season 2. You know,
yeah,
it's a big point in this film, in this show. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you know, we then think, oh well, that's why Peacemaker's dad is so nice. You know, he's living in a world that's just, you know, everything he wanted in the main world. But then we find out
the Blue Dragon.
August Smith just opposes society in every universe. So whatever the societal norms are, he opposes them in every universe, no matter how different the universe is, right? He just opposes society in every one.
It's such a great adaptation to take the character in.
Yeah.
Is that the right way? It doesn't matter.
It's a great way to take the character. It's, you know, I think James Gunn knew everyone was going to predict the Earth X plot twist, but he didn't. Never.
Yeah.
You know, no one would ever have guessed that August Smith is against the Germans.
Oh my, yeah.
Because I don't want to say that word. The
one which I said. Yeah, my bad.
What would you say?
Yeah. And he gave that amazing. Yeah, Robert Patrick played that role so well.
Brilliant.
And
actor.
he's a great actor as is.
Yeah, he's
And he gives that final speech. When I stand
in judgment before God.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. I hope he sees that I left the world a better place when I came.
And then Vigilante jumps through the window and stabs him. The gaps in the armour. You know, it's a nice little callback. Yeah. But yeah, obviously Vigilante. Well, actually, we've missed that. 2 Vigilantes.
That was so fun.
So the whole...
And they're the same!
The whole show, Vigilante's been like, I wonder if I'll meet another me in that other universe. I wonder if there's another me in there. And, you know, I saw a lot of people online thinking that this was going to be the
serious version.
The straight, serious Vigilante. But I knew deep down, I was like, nah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a bleep, I'm sorry.
I want a Spider-Man meme with Freddie Stroma when I get a picture with him.
You're a genius!
But I would have only done that if I'd have got a Vigilante cosplay.
You can get the hoodie.
Yeah, I might get the hoodie, and then I'll ask him if we can Spider-Man meme for the picture.
I'm gonna go as the that version of Clark Kent from Smallville, because I'm meeting, of course, Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum.
We'll vlog it, right?
Yeah, why not? That'd be fun. You're going to be waiting in 2 lines. I feel so bad for you.
I know.
Unless they give you like a time slot. I don't know how it works. We'll find out.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine.
We're going to spend a lot more money.
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah. 2 Vigilantes.
So fun.
That was just hilarious. I mean, I knew. I was like, yeah, nah, come on. Vigilante's going to be the exact same.
You were mentioning it the whole season.
Same. The whole season, I was like, yeah, he's going to be the same. And then we get to it, and I'm like, am I right? Am I right? And then he's like, got the gun. He's like, are you kidding me?
And the smile on both their faces.
We Spider-Man memed! That's another thing that Marvel is canon, because obviously the Bride referred to Dr. Phosphorus as Ghost Rider. You know, it's funny. It's funny.
James Gunn has mentioned how he put DC in Marvel and Marvel in DC, so
yeah, it's a fun, very fun
way to take it.
But yeah, the two Vigilantes were a highlight of the season. I think that was just so funny.
Like, what, 2 episodes? It was fun.
Barely 2 episodes. It was the end of 6 and
most of 7.
The whole of 7. Yeah. Amazing, very funny. Keith, I love that he's alive. Yeah. I love that he's got room to come back. Really? I like what they did. I think James Gunn. I love what he's doing. You know, he does. You know, he doesn't kill off every villain at the end of every
leaving open potential.
Give them room to come back, because that's what it is like in the animations. Yeah, in all of the the animated Batman, animated Justice League. A lot of the villains don't die.
But that is also Batman, isn't it? Batman don't kill.
Well, yeah, but that's also I'm getting the sweeties again. That's also just in superhero animations, you know, because they come back and you know, it's you know, even in the comics, sometimes they don't always kill the villains, and in almost every Marvel film,
yeah, of course,
they just killed off the, you know. Never see him again.
No, I think it was a really good way Peacemaker Season 2 did everything. And of course, yeah, we get a few cameos here and there. Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that was a big one, and I loved that. I was like...
We were all a bit like, he's going to Belle Reve to see someone. Is that going to be someone from the Creature Commandos, or is that going to be...
I think I always knew it was Lex Luthor, because, I mean, come on, we're talking about pocket dimensions. You know, it's who in the DCU... Do we know has messed with pocket dimensions? Yeah. Lex Luthor. And it looks like Flag has gotten in with Lex Luthor. He's stooped down to their level. They've brought him down to their level.
That's why you hate him so much.
And we're like, come on,
Peacemaker in Salvation.
Yeah, big twist at the... actually, before that, they formed Checkmate.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll talk about that. They, the 11th Street Kids,
from
with
comics.
a few new members.
Flurry! Yeah, I loved Tim Meadows. He is so funny. And then he was great in Peacemaker.
What an amazing addition to the Peacemaker cast, and now an ally. I mean,
and now one of the 11th Street.
Yeah, a Judah Master as well. Yeah. I think Judah Master, especially in episode 7, has some great redemption. Sasha Bordeaux as well. Yeah,
she got her redemption in the last episode.
She did, yeah.
So that was crazy.
Turning her back on Flag. It was more like he turned his back on her.
And she was like, you know what, no, I'm doing the wrong thing.
And that's when I just saw it in Flag's eyes. When they leave the Pentagon, right? She goes one way, and Flag and Luther's guys go the other way. And Flag's like,
You coming
with? Oh, I think
I'll see you later.
Night. And he's like, I'll see you later then. But there's something in his eyes. It's like, oh, he's not all there. He's, like Superman says, you're driven by envy, Luthor?
You're driven by envy, Flag.
Flag's driven by revenge. Vengeance. But here's the thing, right? So yeah, end of Peacemaker Season 2. Rick Flag sends Peacemaker to Salvation, which is the pretty much the plot for the entire of episode 8. They're sending people into this the quantum unfolding chamber
to open up these doors. That's where Flurry changes his mind on,
because he sees that Flag's just sitting back and laughing with Luther's guys,
and he killed Cupid,
doing drugs. Yeah. Doing drugs and all of that, and Flurry seeing this, he's like, he doesn't care that these people are dying in here. He's driven by something. He wants to find something, and they find a planet that looks normal, right? Just
and they take photos of the normal areas, like a waterfall, like all this, all that.
Yeah,
they don't pay attention to the sounds in the background.
I don't even think Flag paid attention. I think he's just so blinded by it. Like, oh, here's a place, we just send him there. But in the comics, Salvation is, I think, used as a training or testing ground for Desaad, which is someone very close to Darkseid.
I was going to say,
so that leads into Apocalypse and stuff.
The Salvation run in the comics is the same as what they've done in the show.
That's what James Gunn said. They're following the Salvation storyline very closely.
They've put they're putting the villains in there. I think Joker and Lex Luthor actually fought for who was supposed to be president.
It's like a turf war.
Yeah,
that would be amazing to see.
But they won't do it.
Imagine the castings. You'd have to have so many villains in there.
Yeah.
You'd have to find all these.
Like you said, you think Clayface is going to go in there immediately?
Yeah. So with James Gunn has said, well, actually, should we go into the future?
Yeah, let's close off Peacemaker season 2 real quick. I think I'm going to give it a solid
7,
6 or 7. Out of 10.
Don't do it. You did it last time.
6, 7.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a 7. It wasn't as good as the first season, but I think it had some very good emotional storylines. And
I love the relationship between
Hardcore and Peacemaker. How it's just like everyone's like, "Oh, party, but what happened?" It was just a kiss,
and it was,
and that's all it needed to be.
And it was a magical kiss as well. It was like...
it was in the moment, and it was just right. And that's another thing I want to. I'd love for them to explore relationships in the DCU. Relationships between characters. One, especially for me, would be Green Arrow and Black Canary.
Yeah.
I would love to see their dynamic, whether they're already a couple or they're, still, figuring things out. I would love to see that relationship.
You know what
on the
I'd
big
love
screen.
to see?
What would you love to see?
It could be at the end of Man of Tomorrow. I don't know if it will be, but I would love to see Clark and Lois get married.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
It would be so
That
sweet.
would be beautiful.
And I hope they use the same score.
Yeah. But then, because, Wonder Woman and Superman, it could bring troubles to Clark and Lois's relationship, which would be good development.
Yeah.
It's a good plot. They want emotional plots that really mean something. Throwing a spanner in the works in Clark and Lois's relationship would be like, oh, wow, this perfect couple. Both great people.
Though. I'm not going to go into that, though.
Are you going from Smallville knowledge?
No, I just don't want to get into Superman because.
Okay, okay. Let's hold off.
I will run with it.
Let's hold off. Yeah. So Peacemaker season 2, very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was fun.
A lot of the episodes did feel a bit like filler. I feel like
I think the first lot were a bit.
I feel like there's at least 2 episodes that could have just merged together and been one episode, hour-long episode. So,
but yeah.
It was very enjoyable. I had a great time. I was very excited every week to watch Peacemaker on a Friday, and
brilliant.
Yeah. So now let's go into the future of the DCU. Now that we've talked about all the projects that are currently out.
Yeah. Immediately,
what I wanted to say was leading off of the Salvation storyline. I think the next person on the chopping block to go into Salvation is Clayface. Now, James Gunn has said that all the projects will release in timeline order. So Clayface happens after Peacemaker season 2, right? It will happen after Woman of Tomorrow, if it's still called that. It's just called Supergirl now. Okay. I see why they changed it, because Man of Tomorrow. Okay.
I don't think it was because of that. I think it was because they changed from Superman Legacy just to Superman. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Tomorrow
But anyway, Clayface, I think he's next on the list. So
yeah, maybe.
Clayface being an origin story makes no sense to me, because if it's in timeline order, we've already seen Clayface in the DCU. Maybe it's Basil Karlo, and we're following Matt Hagen, but I don't think so. I think, so if any of you ever watched the film Nobody, it starts off with him in the interrogation room, and they're like, who are you? I wonder if they'll do something similar, if Clayface will be in prison, reminiscing about his days as a normal person. And we get an origin story from, his point of view. That way we're still continuing on the timeline and not backtracking for an origin story. If, that way it would still be present day, but just him reminiscing. And I think at the end, he'll finish up his story, back to see him in his cell.
And they send him
and they a bunch of people come in. They drag him away and they send him to Salvation, because Flag definitely has a vendetta against Clayface because Clayface broke his back.
So I think the thing with Salvation is that Flag is only using it to go back at people who have wronged him.
He's using it as just a bit of revenge.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the safety of humanity. It's for him. That's what it seems like. So I think
exactly
Clayface is... Because that's the thing. Clayface is the third film in the DCU. You've got Superman, Supergirl, and then Clayface.
Yeah.
You know, not Superman, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern. I mean, Lantern's is getting a show, so I guess that counts. Or Flash or whatever. But no, Clayface. That felt odd to me. But now I'm thinking, no, maybe, Clayface might be important in the Salvation storyline. I'm wondering now if when Clayface gets sent there, I think Clayface is clever. I think he'll morph into one of the Argus guys. Pretend that they got left behind in there, because maybe they have cameras in there and they're surveying what everyone's doing. I don't know how they'd
be able to put cameras in an alternate universe.
I don't know, but maybe they'll figure it out. Lex Luthor's clever. So, but again, I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm just trying to think about how Clayface could be important, because otherwise, like, why have they introduced Clayface?
Unless it's like a really early thing for Batman. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, especially being a year before the Batman 2, I mean, I know that's not canon to the DCU, but yeah, maybe it's just a bit of gaining that hype for Batman. I don't know. I don't think James Gunn wants to do that, especially leading on after Supergirl.
Yeah,
which looks amazing. James Gunn has said that
intergalactic adventure.
Yeah,
I like the sound of that, but I don't like what could happen. Crypto.
No.
That's the thing about it. James Gunn wouldn't do that.
Millie Alcock is attached to the character.
Very good casting. I like it.
James Gunn says it's probably one of, if not the best casting he's ever done.
So she must
have killed it. Because I've watched her in House of the Dragon. She was great in that.
Yep.
She was great in a little appearance at the end of Superman.
Yeah, she really was very, very funny.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Thanks. I'm annoying you with swearing. Oh, dang it.
I'm Los Angeles. But yeah, Supergirl, I'm very excited for that. Lanterns. I'm so excited for Lantern.
We've mentioned it before.
The Lantern Corps is so expansive. I mean, because it's called Lanterns and not Green Lanterns.
Here's one I found about. I'm playing Lego DC Supervillains. Badge. The little chipmunk with a green lantern.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a little chipmunk.
Do you reckon the chipmunk Superman saved becomes a lantern?
Oh!
James Gunn.
A little squirrel.
James Gunn loves his little animals, right?
He does.
So I'm excited to see some of the Green Lantern animals. Dexter. Yeah, it's a little cat. Red Lantern. But yeah, it's called Lanterns, which isn't specifically Green Lanterns, so it could go on to like we might see the Pink Lanterns, Indigo, Blue, Orange, Yellow, or we definitely see Yellow because Sinestro is confirmed, and most likely Red because Trust this is heavily rumored.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the Lantern rings, etc.
Especially with who is it? Aaron Pierre's John Stewart.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see another member of the
Carl
future
Chandler's
Justice
Hal Jordan.
League.
I like that. They're actually doing the John Stewart Green Lantern.
Because
I like Hal Jordan, and maybe he hasn't had enough coverage in media, but it's
in live action at least.
Live action, it was just one, and it was a bad film.
Ryan Reynolds is a good actor, but
yeah.
Even he said that he hates it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
I had it on DVD. Anyway.
What?
Can you refund me? Anyway.
They will give you 10 beer keks. But yeah.
But yeah, Lanterns.
You're really excited for Lanterns.
I'm really excited, yeah. And even more so Clayface, because that is directly linked to Batman.
Yeah, there you go.
And Batman could show up, but I don't know. Because there was that thing, wasn't there, that I was on HBO, I think, or was on the DC.
Oh, people who have appeared on the thing or something like that.
People appearing soon in the DCU, and it's got Clayface, and you're like, yeah, well, we know this. Yeah. Nightwing and Amazo. But it had the it was just episodes of random DC media.
Somebody's getting fired.
James was like, oh, no idea what that is, but it might be true. Yeah, maybe Nightwing shows up in Clayface instead of Batman, and maybe instead of Brainiac being the villain for Man of Tomorrow, it's Amazo. I don't know, but the brain on the script just seems way too obvious. Yeah. But maybe James Gunn will just maybe it will be Brainiac. Maybe I'm thinking too hard, but it just seems way too obvious. And Brainiac this early for me is just like, really? Brainiac this early?
But a good thing Yeah, now we're going on to Man of Tomorrow. Firstly, I'm very excited for it. You didn't.
Yes.
You remember how freaked out I was when it got
We
announced.
were on call when it got announced, weren't
I was jumping around the house. I was running up and down. It's the most exercise I've got in ages.
Okay, so you stripped down to your Superman undies and started rolling around the floor.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Your
That's
mum-
a lie.
your
That is a
mum
lie.
came home
No.
and were
I
on the
ripped
phone
my shirt
telling
off.
me.
I ripped my shirt off.
You ripped your shirt off.
Yeah, you were there.
I wasn't there.
You heard it.
I heard you rip your shirt off, and then you were rolling around on the floor doing roly-poly and Superman undies.
Wait, yeah, I did that.
Because your mum was like talking to me like, he's rolling around on the floor in his Superman undies. I was like, I can just
my super pants.
Your super pants.
In my super pants.
Yeah, that's a
I was
picture.
actually freaking out about that.
I know you were. And then you were going to everyone's Instagram and seeing after they posted about it. And we see Aaron Pierre has him like, he's going to be in it.
He commented on it, didn't he? Because what is it? Is the big three of it, that film, posted their own the art of it.
Yeah.
James Gunn, David Cornsweet, and Lex. That was close. Nicholas Hoult. So immediately,
You called him Lex Luthor instead of the actor.
I did.
You really see him as that role.
He bloody looks like him.
He was amazing. That's not a casting I would think, but it's a casting that worked so well.
I'm really debating if he's better than Michael Rosenbaum's.
Ooh,
James Gunn before even James Gunn said that Michael Rosenbaum was the best Lex Luthor.
But then if he thinks someone else is better, then he's gonna want to write his ass off to make Nicholas Hoult better.
Yeah. Where we're at the moment, I'm very on the edge of who's better.
He has potential.
I think Man of
Tomorrow could
Man of Tomorrow will probably make him better. But yeah, Michael Rosenbaum, I love his portrayal. He's a great actor. I love his portrayal of Lex Luthor, and what he's doing outside of acting now is just amazing.
It's brilliant, yeah.
And I'm so excited to meet him.
It's brilliant.
I'm so excited to meet him and Tom Welling.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, seeing a different Clark and Lex.
There we go.
But yeah, very excited for Man of Tomorrow, and I really think it's going to be Brainiac with.
I know, I think so too. But then again, in the back of my mind, I am just it's just
obvious,
there in the back of my mind. It's too obvious for James Gunn. It's way too obvious for James Gunn. Yeah. So but I'm very excited for the future of the DCU. Of course, when these films come out, we will talk about it on the podcast.
We'll be years in, but.
We'll be a year in. This is all next year. We've just talked about everything that's happened. Oh, no, wait, Man of Tomorrow is 2027.
Yeah.
So, but...
Well, we still won't be years, but even so.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Have you got a closing quote?
I do. Go on.
Remember
again,
to
yeah. Remember to do that. Remember to comment down below which film this quote is from. So I'm going for one that's more fitting with the spooky season.
Ooh!
Do you like scary movies?
I don't know.
Was
that it? Sorry.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
That was
it. I
Do
don't
you
know
like
what
scary
that's
movies?
from. I don't like scary movies, thank you very much.
Well, you'll be watching one this Halloween. Stay tuned for that.
I really hope that picked up then.
I hope it did too. Right. I think it probably would have.
So yeah, I've got a quote as well from a film I watched very recently. Very completely different to that, but to yours. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around for a minute, you could miss it.